Hey, so today's the 12th of January 2014 and I'm here to tell you about my work as an artist. My name's Brichtenstein and I'm what many may consider to be a pop artist, mainly working with paints and canvases. I studied visual arts in high school. I came first in the unit over the entire year cohort. I then went to uni to study marketing. I found a great deal of interest in advertising and the graphics associated with targeting consumers, encouraging them to purchase or partake in particular things. When I completed university, I went to work with a large advertising firm. I won't mention the name because they're quite an important firm and they probably don't want to be associated with a true artist like myself. Due to creative differences, I left the firm and now I'm pursuing my life as a freelance artist, and that's going quite successfully. As I have worked in marketing in the past, I do draw a lot of influence from commercials, commercial art, magazine advertising. That kind of aesthetic is what I really am inspired by and like to draw on in my work. Print media I feel is the main focus of my inspiration. Of course it's, it's a 2D, it's a flat image. The trick is of course to get a three-dimensional feel to it, which is what I try and go for in my canvas work. I'm currently working on a piece called Passed Out Girl, which is inspired by Brichtenstein's Sleeping Girl. It's a full-size replica of the work, painted with acrylic on canvas. When this particular work last sold, it sold for $44 million US, which at the time was the highest selling work by the artist. The message I'm trying to get through with this particular work is that very little art, very little media these days is truly original. Brichtenstein himself almost copied directly a lot of his famous works from comic strips and so on. This particular artwork is one example of those. I think what's important to consider is that art can be whatever anyone wants it to be. It can be aesthetically pleasing, it can be something with a message, it can be something that confronts you, it can be a sculpture, it can be a painting, it can be a movement. It really can be anything as long as a person can feel affected by it in some way, whether that be good or bad. And in a way that I think is why art is important, because it forces us to challenge our perception of things. At the same time, it coming from a marketing background, I think it's an important tool for manipulating people, and not just into doing things that you wish them to do, but into forcing people to reconsider their perspectives and what is normal, what is right. That's pretty much all I have to say about my work. Goodbye.